Okay, so winter's here. We've got to practice effectively. We can do this at home without the need to go to a golf course, and I urge my players quite oftenly just to do that at home, because you're in your zone. You don't have to get into a car, you don't have to travel, you don't have to speak to anybody. There's no distractions. You can literally spend some time at home working on your putting stroke. Now, what I'm going to show you is an arc mat or a path mat. Now, the reason this is really important towards your practice is because you're going to want to run your putter around the white circle that's on the mat. That's the arc, that's the track of your putter as it's rotating around your center. And then you'll see there's a black line, which is your ball to target line. And there's also a couple of holes there for your ball to go through that gate. So you can stick some tees in that on a real green and get the ball to travel through a gate. Now, bear with me, because the reason that's really important, and it's more to do with a track or a radius to your stroke than it is a two-dimensional arc, is because if you imagine the London Eye, which is vertical, being laid completely flat on the floor, the center spindle still on the floor, and what you'll see is the radius of a circle going all the way around. If you draw a line halfway round that creates a two-dimensional circle that's on the floor. Now, if you used to lift the London Eye up to 71 degrees, which is actually the angle of your shaft, so imagine the eye on the floor and then lift it up to 71 degrees and draw around the base of the London Eye, it would now look slightly different, that circle. And now, bear with me, imagine if you was to draw a line and it was to come up, down and back around again. That's the radius of your stroke. That's why these ones are really, really good compared to some of the other ones that are on the market. And no detriment to the ones that are on the market, they've done a good job, but these are true. Really important that you try and train your putter on one of these true mats. Now, I'll just show you how that works on a green, so just bear with me again, and I'm going to place the camera down on the floor so that you can actually see the way that my putter will work. And now we've got a centre line of which the putter sits. The dots from the centre of my putter, they also line up to the middle of the white line. When I make my putter go back, I want to trace the line and trace the line as it goes through. Now, if you open your putter face, you'll see that the putter face is open relative to the white lines that's on the floor. And if you close your club face, you'll see that it's also closed relative to the arc line, the face line from the arc there. It's a little bit closed. So it gives you an idea whether your putter face is remaining square to your radius or not. So the other good thing with this as well is that if you come in and out, you'll see it. If you go out and in, out and across, you'll also see it. So you could just train this here. The other good thing on these sort of mats is that you've got numbers across the top, and this is for your putting stroke to go a set distance back and a set distance forwards. Really, really important for some of the things that we discuss when we talk about pendulum motion in the putting stroke. If you're going a fraction too short and then really long, that's going to add acceleration over here somewhere. If you're going too far back and stopping, you'll see that you're popping the stroke a fraction as well. So all in all, get yourself a decent putting mat, and I'm happy to help you with any comments that you post, or some ideas on where to get them from. Personally, I don't sell them, but I can send you in the right direction. But it's really, really key to some of your practice that you're going to be doing through the winter months.